Hi, I'm Mike from 3 Brick Friends. Welcome to week 4 of our Haunted Fairground updates. This week I'm going to take you through the structure of the circus tent and show you the roof panels and the walls I've prototyped. It's been a difficult task getting it to look right. The hang of the roof and the curves and everything is difficult really when you don't necessarily have the pieces you need, so you're working with different angles. The other aspect is I'm trying to make it look degraded and broken down, trying to make it look like it's been there for a while and it's not been maintained. Of course, the third dimension is it needs to have a little bit of a gothic style, make it look a little bit scary. So let's take a look at the tent structure. So as you can see, the structure is made of Lego Technic axles and connectors. It's 4 large 32 length axles tied together. They have a little bit of twist with the axles, which is a bit annoying over that length, so I'm going to try and reinforce that slightly to make it stronger. But the roof is attached using a 1x2 Technic brick and a hinge brick tied together. The hinge brick will start the hang of the roof. These connectors follow the centre of the big top along the highest point. They're all facing the same way to try and keep the bricks all in a uniform style going round, make it easier for me to match the two colours going between the dark grey and the dark red. At the top of each pillar, coming out the top of the tent, will be 2 spiky domes. They're capping off the pillars and will give it a nice little gothic feel to the tent, which will complement the other gothic features which will be along the roof. So as I said, the structure is quite unstable. The axles are connected through to the base plate with only a couple of studs. It's quite a tall structure, so it may well have to be strengthened in the future if the walls don't give it that strength that I need. And you may have noticed there's a secondary row of bars. That lower bar is going to be used to hang the trapeze. It's loose swinging and there'll be chains connected to it to take you down to the trapeze. Okay, so that's the main structure. It may need a bit of shoring up. It's fairly flaky at the moment. I'm hoping when the roof panels and the walls go in, it'll make it a bit more solid, but it may need a bit more sturdy brick around it instead of just Lego Technic axles. Let's now look at some of those roof panels and walls that I prototyped this week. Okay, so you can see the basic shape. I haven't attempted the triangle flaring out yet for the corner pieces. That will come. I'm just trying to get my pieces together to make sure I can do that. I do intend to make a paper template so that I can get the size and proportions right on those corners. I'll do that by basically drawing it out on paper and cutting it out and using those paper so that it hangs as the bricks would. That will give me a good impression so that I can build each triangular piece disconnected from the actual structure. The roof pieces are all busted up a bit using a variety of brick types. And down between each roof piece, when you connect between 2 different colours, will be one of these black rubber Hero Factory pieces with horns inserted into the holes. This will cover the gap and it will also give a nice effect like a human spine going down each of the tent roof panels. I actually have loads of them pre-built, just waiting for me to develop the rest of the roof panels. So from this angle you can see the basic shape, and you've probably guessed that it's going to be slightly bigger than I mentioned in update 1. This was caused by getting the roof to hang right. Obviously the proportions and internal view have to be right. And this is an idea I have for the side wall of the tent. The flags will run along the top under the overhang of the roof line. Some will be straight, some will be hanging crooked. The tent will be supported and secured by metal A-frames with chains sunken into the ground. That's the effect I'm going for here. These are the long style chains. They're quite expensive, so I only bought a few to test the theory. But I will be buying a few different colours to give the effect of different ages of chain, and some have been replaced, some haven't. Obviously half the tent will be dark red, so I prototyped one side in dark red. I actually own a lot less pieces in dark red, so I've had to order some more in Bricklink, but I will develop that over the next week. I think the main challenge I've had with this is how to get the happy balance between the tent flow, the hang of the tent, and actually what can be fitted inside the tent. Okay, I hope you agree that I've hit all 3 targets trying to create the look and the feel of the tent. I hope over the next week I can build that up more and make it into a fuller tent, and hopefully for next week's update it'll look much more rounded and you'll be able to see the shape better. if you have a question that you want to put to me about this structure, about this project, anything to do with the Circus Big Top or the Haunted Fairground as a whole, if you want to use the hashtag Lego Haunted Fairground on social media or leave a question in the comments below, that would be great. And in a future video, I will answer those questions. If I think the question is of value to other people watching the video, then I will certainly include that question in a future video and give the answer to you. Otherwise, I will of course answer it in the comments. So thank you very much for watching this update. I hope you're enjoying the series. I hope you've already subscribed to our channel, but if you haven't, please do so. And check out the other previous updates if you haven't seen them. And thank you very much for watching this update. See you next time. Bye.